We have a big problem in this country. We do. I mean, right now, less than 13% of the population commits over half of all violent crime. And again, they feel like they're justified because of systemic racism, because of white supremacy. They feel like they can do whatever they want. They can hit people, they can steal, they can loot, whatever they want to do because, again, they're oppressed. They're not oppressed. They're oppressing other people. But you know what? They feel justified. And if people don't start standing up and say, hey, look, you got to face what you're doing. If they don't start doing that, again, it's not only going to continue, but it's going to get worse. But guys, watch this.
An iPhone charger for a car.
Those are along the wall.
Come on first.
She's there for a while, and there's some sort of disagreement about buying the charger.
I'll pay for it. That's cool. But if it doesn't work in my car, can I return it?
There's a mix-up, and she starts getting upset.
No, I just feel like I'm being discriminated because I think I don't know what y'all saying, and this is not.
Then she says some profanities, which upsets a couple of the customers. The yelling begins, and so does the little girl's crying. And then things get physical.
Don't keep oh my God!
After hitting a woman 2 more times, she turns on the other one.
You want to get slapped too? You want to get slapped too?
After getting the child in the car, she comes back, and it gets real ugly.
Oh no, here she comes again. What?
Ma'am.
What'd you say?
Ma'am.
What'd you say?
Ma'am.
What'd you say? What?
Ma'am.
What'd you say?
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Talk about.
Ma'am. Why he didn't go and grab her or something? Call the police. She just picked up something and hit the woman up here in the head or somewhere. The black attitude is nasty and vicious and evil.
Guys, we got to be honest, man. If this stuff is not dealt with, it will get worse. It's not going to stop. It will get worse. I guarantee it. People have got to start dealing with this stuff. They've got to stop ignoring it. They've got to. Because again, it's never going to stop. It's only going to get worse. Again, if you truly care about people, which again, nobody does, but if you truly care about people, then you would want them to, again, have to face the consequences of their behavior. Because that's the only way people learn. The only way. And again, if they get away with it, they're going to continue. It's going to get worse. And again, it's going to be passed down to their children. And again, it's going to be passed down to her child, that's there. I think it's a girl. It's going to be passed down. And I guarantee you, in 15 years or less, that child is going to be a criminal. They're going to be, because their mother is an entitled brat. I can think of another B word I'd like to call her. But her mother is entitled. You know, again, especially if they white. If they look at you the wrong way, you can do whatever. You can do whatever you want because they're privileged. Those white people are privileged. No, you're privileged. Sitting there smacking people. Because again, they are upset because you're in the store cussing. What is wrong with you, lady? And again, it's not just her. It's a lot of people. This anger, entitlement. They can do whatever they want. But you can't do whatever you want. You can't. And again, you're raising your child to be just like you. A spoiled brat. A spoiled, entitled brat that believes they can do whatever they want to do. But they can't. They can't. So again, you're setting your daughter up to fail. And again, then you're going to blame the white man. The white man did it. With all of his privilege. But guys, watch this.
Isn't that amazing? And you think that is happening all over the world. Anywhere the blacks are, not just in America. Really. Blacks are destructive all over the world. So wonder, are they cursed? Are they just meant to be evil and destructive? Watch this from Newsmax.com. .au, newsmax.com/.au. A 14-year-old with autism could have been killed in an attack filmed at a popular pier in Melbourne. Watch this from 9.news or 9 News. Watch this.
Blow after sickening blow. Year 9 student Dakota cowers as she's subjected to a brutal bashing.
When I see my daughter's face, I was beside myself.
The 14-year-old who lives with autism was walking along Altona Pier with a friend on Wednesday afternoon when she was set upon by a group of 5 teenage girls.
They thought it was funny.
The footage, too confronting to play in full, shows Dakota being punched, her hair pulled and an energy drink poured on her head.
The paramedic counted how many times my daughter had a blow to the head, and it was over 55.
Wow.
She could have been killed.
The attack only came to an end when a man intervened.
It's enough, man. She's little, yeah?
Adding insult to injury, the video was posted online and sent to the teen's older sister.
To see your daughter go through that, and you're just helpless. My daughter won't even go back to school now. So there's her education. How can this keep happening, to our children? It's not right.
It's going to happen to your children, white people, because you allow it. And the blacks have been given permission to attack you like that. And they don't care. They hate you. They really hate their mothers, but they hate you because you're weak. And this is in Melbourne. This is all around the world.
You got to start waking up. They got to start waking up because this stuff, again, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And we're seeing more and more of this. We're seeing more and more of it. Again, this entitlement. Again, man, and so many of these kids, they're raised by women like the one in the video. They're raised by these women that believe they can do whatever they want. There's no consequence for what they do. And again, they're not wrong. They're truly not wrong. Because again, people, they're too afraid to stand up and say, you're not doing that again. You're not doing that anymore. You're going to jail. You're going to stay behind bars. And again, we have these weak, liberal, limber-wristed, prosecutors, DAs. Again, judges. They say, hey, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Defund the police, no bail. Poor black people. Poor black people that have been oppressed. Slavery. Slavery. Yeah, no. We truly have to understand what's happening. What is going on? And again, there's only one way to deal with that. You have to face whatever's happening. And the people doing something wrong, they have to face the consequences of what they're doing. They have to. If they don't, it will continue and it will get worse. I mean, again, the entitlement The entitlement is horrible. I'm going to play one last video clip, a short one, of a young, I think a black woman, definitely a woman of color of some type, but I'm not really sure what background she has, but saying that white people, they need to give their money to black folks because white people don't need to have a good time. And again, white people are not having a good time. I mean, especially if they're in Miami or if they're on spring break, you know, they're in Six Flags, Georgia. They're not having a good time. But white people shouldn't, according to her. They should give their money to black folks. Watch this.
Literally, I'm seeing so many white people right now going on like organizer retreats and posting about their joy and how awesome it was. Honestly, I want to see more of y'all like sitting your ass at home and giving your money to black and brown people so they can do that shit. I want to see more of y'all like sitting your ass at home and giving your money to black and brown people so they can do that.
That woman, she don't care about you. She don't care about you at all. And again, the white people that will go along with that bullshit. Yeah. Well, again, we truly have to understand that white people that say we need to give up our money to help the black and brown people, they're weak. They are weak. You know, again, if you were strong, if you were doing things right, you would keep your own money. And again, people that want your money, you would say, hey, look, get your own. Do for yourself. But again, they don't want to. They want yours. They're upset. They feel entitled to get it. They're upset because they feel like, you know what, your privilege, your white privilege afforded you that money. And again, that's not what happened. Again, you work for that money for the most part. You work for that money. But again, you're going to give it up because you feel like, hey, I'm a good white person. And I want other people to know how much of a good white person I am. I'm helping the blacks. I'm a good white person. I'm giving up my money. And again, if you truly cared about anybody, which you don't, and if you're a good person, which you are not, you would say, hey, look, get your own money. Do your own thing. Because again, you would be teaching them how to fish. Do for yourself. And you be doing something for yourself by having fun with the money you made. And you're showing other people, hey, look, if you want that, then you work for it. Just like I did. But again, people, they want something for free, and they think it's for free, but it's not. Because again, they're demanding something that is not theirs. Then if it's given to them, they never earned it. So they don't feel the proper way, the good way of getting something. They don't feel it. They don't feel the self-respect. They don't feel like I can do this. They don't. So again, they're just going to get angrier and angrier. It's going to continue. It's going to get worse until people stand up and say, no, I'm not giving you nothing. Get it yourself. And again, when that happens, people, they'll understand when they have to go out and get something themselves. And then they realize, oh, I got this. The sense of pride, respect. I feel pretty good about myself. I can sleep. I don't need drugs. I don't need to be smoking pot, drinking, doing whatever, looting stores. I'm going to home. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna take care of my family. It's only gonna lead to positive things. If you tell people to take care of themselves. But guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
You son of a